Sorry, I forgot to hit the record button, but we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, just for people watching the VOD. And we killed God, and now we're here talking to a tall boy.
There is much we could learn of Zodiac and his imprisonment. But perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before, and comes now again.
My hair is actually genuinely pissing me off. I'm sorry, I know I complain about my hair a lot, but fuck. Maybe I need to get a haircut. Long ago, before the Great Sundering, there was but a single word. Wait, what? Long ago, before the Great Sundering, there was but a single word. Etheres. Did I say that right? One day, from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, affecting a profound change in all manner of life. We were not exempt, our creation magics ran rampant, giving shape and form to the thoughts of hopelessness and despair. At first, the phenomenon was limited to a single region, but quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole of the star.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
Have I slept? Yeah, I have. Why do you ask? They will not. However, the convocation struck upon the method to predict where the next corruption would manifest. The etheric energies which flow through all of creation in the form of various currents. The currents which course through the land and seas. Those which flow through the very air. And those of a celestial nature which encompass both our star and this moon.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Well, that's because you're dumb, Ishtola. Not like me. A smart and tall boy. Now shut up while I continue talking in this mysterious language. Their invaluable knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Am I going to fight the moon? I'm going to fight the moon. I'm going to fight the earth. I'm going to fight everyone's parents. So, like, people be like, I'm going to tell on you, and I'm going to be like, telling who? To your beat-up parents? Yeah, right. Convocation soon realizes that inciting incidents occurred in regions where the flow was weakest. Correlation without clear cause, ultimately. Nevertheless, on closer study, a stagnancy of ether was observed in nearby currents.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived.
Well, okay, but I have a question. Why is activity and growth associated with darkness? And why is stasis and enervation associated with the light? What's that about?
No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
With the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
Indeed, there was a faction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but their aim was never to unmake him. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until we could identify and address the underlying cause of the final days, he would need remain, for his departure would set in motion the pop music forces once more. Heidelin recognized this as well, so rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac, herself, and the star into lesser reflections, that she might confine him to this place. Everyone's gonna get some serious neck aching looking up for so long. I could have sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness. Perhaps she did, but as with all things, intent is not always in accord with the spoken word. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's a nice way of saying, hey, we've developed the story a little bit since last she said that, so maybe cut us a little bit of fucking slack. Heidelin and Zodiac are both constructs of man, approximations of perfection limited by our own imperfections. Shut up! Zodiac was my god, Zodiac was without question the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half Ethere's population. Thus was it necessary for Heidelin to commit herself wholly to his defeat. Still more effort was needed to confine him. Maintaining the brands taxed her greatly. With what power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might listen and offered her blessing to those who heeded her call. Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Etheris and her history. Like Zodiac, Heidelin's purpose is a reflection of her creators. They wish to look to the future and not linger in the prison of the past.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her? How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words.
Bit rude, Thancred. Bit rude to assume this guy who's been living on the moon since forever would lie.
And even if Heidelin is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you understand this by now, Thancred, but I don't think there are any gods in truth.
Which brings me to a rather important question. Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
The nomenclature is more fitting than you know. Bring ruin to the source and its reflections will share its fate. Ah, it is ready. I've been making a huge batch of kombucha. What, kombucha? No way. My favorite. What's that? Was that always there? A beautiful sight, is it not? Pretty nice, eh?
Yes, but what is it?
Heidelin knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she has ever struggled to hold Zodiac and his faithful at bay. She feared the worst and so made preparations. In the event of his demise, there would be a contingency. This moon is more than a prison. It is a vessel capable of bearing people of Etheris to safe harbor. What? The moon's a big old ship? That's awesome. That rocks. You need not go far to find its pilots. In fact, I should be happy to take you to them and fulfill my final duty as Watcher in the Dark. Oh boy, a new weapon. Let me take a look at this weapon. I need to stop for a second. I'm having trouble with my Chromebook. What the hell is this? Whoa. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I've never been fond of these, like, trick weapons that like, do a little flip and just, like, I don't know. But this seems alright. Alright, give me just a second. Seems to be the case that my Wi-Fi is not too great today. We'll keep an eye on that. Alright, what are we doing, big boy? At last, the Watcher is ready to fulfill his final duty. To introduce us to the bunnies, of course. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater is at the heart of Mare Lamentorum, where Zodiac was imprisoned. It is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos and and order some cool stuff. Oh, is it the dog? Is the dog called Argos? As Heidelin created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is in his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange, mayhap the imbalancing of ether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. For God's sakes, why is this not working? If he labors in service of Heidelin's plan, is he no reason not to do as he suggests? Shall we make for the crushing brand then? Oh! Ooh. Oh! Ooh! Oh no, thank you. Oh I'm gonna stay away from the big slappy boys because they scare me. Even though the quest currently says helping hands, which suggests that maybe they are good boys actually. Maybe they help us, unless they're not actually related and it's just a coincidence. Okay, I cannot actually recall the path I took with Argos, which is a fun name for a dog. Oh, shit. It's fine. We'll just run along the crater's edge until we find the path we need to take. Probably like right over here. Yeah, I see it. Do you see it? I see it. It's right here. We found it! Good job, little navigators! Wait, what? This isn't the right way. Well, okay, we're going into a cave, apparently. Maybe this was the right way and I just don't remember. I kind of like how the moon is actually a creation of Heidelin, and its main purpose was to imprison Zodiac. It, you know, parallels Bahamut being trapped in Dalamud and everything. Just goes to show that nothing we do is original. It's already been done before. God's sakes. Alright, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna, like, restart my Chromebook. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe it just needs a quick little restart. Let's feel happy and good again. Oh my god! Do you see that? Doing that Luna Tender's doing some... They're doing some ballerina moves. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. My Chromebook is breaking down. Oh. With a little preparation, it might be possible to traverse the gap on foot. Then again, it would be a long, long way down if one should slip, perhaps another time. So close and yet so far, does not the harsh terrain remind you of somewhere we've been before? The Dravanian Forelands, aye. A place that rejects the intrusion of outsiders, where solitude reigns supreme, and at the very least, it should be suitable for Zodiac's prison. Naught could prepare me for the boundless beauty of Etheris, shining, shimmering amidst a sea of stars. A blue sapphire, but one of countless other jewels brimming with life. No doubt. Sure. Whatever you say, Urianger. Not that I can understand anything you say. The place we seek is just ahead, at the Chlorophorus Grot. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me. Everything's just a primal these days. Everything's a primal. Maybe even I'm a primal. Oh my god, what is this thing? A weeper? I'm a weep for your parents who are gonna be weeping because you dead in just a minute. Because I'm gonna do you in. See ya. And you. I'm not afraid of you. I'll take you all on. Alright, the lunar spongoi draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spongoi along? You said that you would be hard-pressed to find a greater concentration of Ebird than here. You lying, boy man who lie. Look, there's a Weeper. Why don't you just get the ether from the Weeper? The ether Weeper. The Weeper ether. I'm just very precious about my own... Aww, doggy. Argos manifests in the flesh. He seems glad to see you again. A most fascinating creation of Highlands, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. No, Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you than and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. Aww. Doggy. Doggy. As for your companions... Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we are all ready. Then let us return outside that you may cross the chasm. The chasm? Ow, my chasm! I don't know why the developers insist on Chaos Thrust and now Chaos Spring having like this petal effect around it, but I appreciate it. Forget it, forget it. I'm not gonna fight Weepers all day. We gotta go cross the chasm. I'm sorry, the chasm. That's a lot of Argos. Argos favors you with what could almost be described as a conspirational grin. What the fuck does conspirational mean? Time to learn a new word. Conspirational. Oh, like conspiring. I'm an idiot. A joint effort directed towards a goal. I see. Oh, I see. Your destination is the structure there across the Cradle of Darkness. But climb onto Argos' back and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long for you to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiac's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kind of fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Aww. Goodbye, tall boy. I love you. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain of what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not all go at once. I propose the two of us cross first while Thancred and Urianger wait here. Seems stupid, but let's do it. A malefic ether yet permeates from the crater, remnants of Zodiac most like. Yeah. I destroyed Zodiac. Pretty cool, right, Ishtola? Are you impressed? I am riding a big gold dog. Look at me go, I am living my wildest dreams. I'm so happy. Riding an Afghan hound. I think it's an Afghan hound. Big door. How many big doors are we going to see in this fucking game before a giant comes along and opens it like, yes, who's there? The structure is enormous, though it is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amaritine. Yeah. Thank you for watching me ride that. Apologies for the wait. Right, then let us head inside and oh! More dogs. Dead. 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 Most intriguing, a means by which he conserves energy, perhaps? Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long. I just hope that I just wish they would talk normal. Big doors, they open. The giant presenteth himself. He greets us. Hello? Uh-oh.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
It's the bunny people! I knew it! I knew there were bunnies on the moon! I knew there were bunnies on the moon! Little bunnies on the moon! Little bunnies on the moon! I knew there'd be little bunnies on the moon! Bunnies on the moon. I did say there would be bunnies on the moon.
Look lively, everyone! I know, this 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance, for Zodiac, alas, is no more.
Very casual way of...
Now, our mighty moon has a new purpose, to bear the people of Etheris to safety. Our time has come, my friends! We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate, and don't forget to relay our signal to Etheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
Ah, then hop to it. Haha, little bunny joke. Little bunny joke between bunnies. Haha, you can't say that joke though because you're a not bunny, and that would be kind of offensive. It's just a joke for us bunnies to hop to it. Haha.
Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Oh, is that what you think, Urianger? You bunny fuck.
Perhaps.
I like how they're all just sort of like, these are fucking rabbits. We have nothing to say about this. They're just fucking rabbits. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. They must be the Loperites mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. There were fucking bunnies on the moon. I was right, but you all said that I was crazy. Well, fuck you all. Hum hum hum. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way is the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Ephesus. And that's a promise. Great. Great. Place is pretty cool. I like that the moon is just a giant spaceship. I like that. I like that also I can ride my chocobo indoors. Lem. Leader? No. Sleeping Way. My job is, perhaps I'd better ask. What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Hum. What? What was that supposed to be? Your humming, if one can even call it that, is atrociously off-key. It should sound more like this. Why do it feel so end-like? Maybe we're walking towards the end. We might be Endwalkers, you might say. As leader of the Loperites, I can't allow substandard attempts at musicality to go unremarked, even if you are a guest, but being the magnanimous sort that I am, I'll forgive you this once. Well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children. What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one, or did we build one already? I'm like nearly 30 years old. No matter, you needn't worry your pretty little heads, all will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping, I must take you to meet the others. I like how she just called us all children, and all of us were just like, yep, we're children. If you could run along back towards the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's large, glowing ball center if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Wait, how do I get to the... do I have to run? Ha! Ha! Do I have to run? More like, do I have to ride my unicorn? Go, unicorn. Are there ether currents on the moon? Apparently there is. Hmm.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order.
Ah,
My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporits, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Atheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Atheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration.
yeah, that is true. We did cock up royally, you might say.
Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents said to you little ones, on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further.
Boop. She booped it.
Here we have Atheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade.
That's a problem.
A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Atheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
Oh, it's very sad, that. Oh, it's very sad, isn't it? Alright.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Atheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun.
Right, well, you're just playing into stereotypes now, aren't you? Heidelin be like, I want to create cute little bunnies, and I'm going to endow them with every stereotype associated with bunnies that I can think of.
The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Atheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
Oh.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Is this really what we're going with? We're just going to go to a new planet? Surely not.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly. For one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
Yeah, but also, we're not actually going to abandon our current planet, are we?
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Heidelin. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
Oh.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak.
Yeah. The real one, not like that fake-ass bitch you met. That fucking fake-ass hoe! Don't even fucking talk to me about that fake bitch. She ain't a real one.
While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Who's the outside help?
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges?
What? I?
Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
No fucking clue what they're talking about.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women.
Oh, no, are you stupid? Thancred, come on. Like, the people that they're used to talking about are, like, like 20 feet tall.
And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
Yeah, it's a long story. You've missed, like, several expansions worth of content.
Herself led you here. You don't say. Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Little baby carrot
Well,
people.
Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Aetheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
Wow. Everything to know about us is just as in one little book, huh?
I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
Oh. Quick, that rabbit's got the zoomies.
Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Someone give this bitch a carrot. Saiga skin coat of Mamie. Oh no, not those cute things that I saw on. Oh, that's a. You know, I've been kind of disappointed. I don't think that we've encountered a lot of like new gear outside of the dungeons. I'm just recoloring old sets, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. It looks nice at least. This looks fine. I don't like the toilet bowl collar that I've got going on, but. Right then, now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur, so it is imperative that we are prepared to receive our passengers to be. If there is anything at all that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Best Ways Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. Ahem, we have produced myriad amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't you start with foodstuffs? Meet me at the Carrotorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. Alright. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion that Etheris rotting to its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to learn more of the Loperates and this vessel. You know what? It's fine. Let's just abandon the planet. Who cares? Planet sucks. I'll be the first to say it. Hydaelyn, or rather Etheris, as it's apparently the true name, sucks. Nothing good has happened on that planet. Dragon Song War, Civil War, Imperialism, bigotry, awfulness. Viera. Let it all burn. I don't care anymore. Get rid of it all. So I have no idea. That's the front door. I remember that being the front door, so we can't go that way. Unless the Carrotorium is outside, which I don't think it is. Oh god. Oh jeez. I need to turn the music down a little bit, I think. I'm gonna turn the BGM down, but I'm gonna turn the master volume up a bit. Is this a door? Can I go through this door? No. No. I need help. I need one of these bunny people to hold my hand and show me around. I don't know where I'm going. You like the chicken feet sound? Oh, well, you're gonna love listening to the rest of this playthrough because this is my main mode of transportation. It's either this or the unicorn. You know what, we can ride the unicorn for a bit. Okay, I'm seriously fucking lost. I don't know where I'm going. Help! I'm just looking for the cafeteria. This tells me nothing. With the final days fast approaching, Livingway is keen to complete her preparations. Right, great. Where's the cafeteria? Maybe it is this way, over here. I'm so lost. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm lost. How did the Foley artist do that sound? Maybe it's like Monty Python, right, with the coconuts. Whoa, the Caratorium is awesome. Supporter. These. Why? Is this like? Is this like Final Fantasy V music? That's cool. I welcome this. Okay, but why? It's so fucking annoying when it's like, oh yeah, you want to move your icons around, right? You don't actually want to click on them? Fuck you. Fucking put it back, stupid game. Stupid game sucks. Alright. Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of foodstuff production cooking way. Pleasure to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received, why I've practically won the words from those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up and we're all quite famished. Hop along to the platforms here and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. Yeah, have you got meat? Have you got the... Do you have Doritos, Mountain Dew? I want Doritos, Mountain Dew. The bunnies are just like, yeah, we see you have a propensity for, this thing called McDonald's. And we have no idea what that is, but we, looked at some pictures on Google Images and tried to recreate what we saw. Come someone lend me a hand. No. I refuse. Where the hell is the... Where am I going? Are they up there? On that platform there? How do I get up there? Oh, probably using these platforms, I guess. Hey. Ah! You can tell these platforms were made for the really big people. Oh, carrots, yeah. Which carrot will you choose? The unassuming orange carrot? The peculiar looking blue carrot? The vibrant yellow carrot? The ominous crimson carrot? I want the ominous crimson carrot. The soft texture and redolent aroma of this crimson creation belie its staggering weight. The excessive length and girth, nice, only compound the mystery, leaving you perplexed as to the nature of this carrot. Are you certain you wish to eat this carrot? Yeah. I've never been more certain of anything in my entire fucking life. On second thought, you elect to simply take the obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it's safe to eat first. Fucking coward! Bitch. Eat the obscenely sized carrot. Consume its girth and weight. Pussy. Bitch. Eat the carrot. Coward. Absolute cowardice. I'd eat the obscenely sized carrot. Are you kidding? So did any of our selections set your mouth watering? You literally only had carrots. So yeah. Ah yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. The carrot is oddly tender, but as you begin to chew, a rich aroma fills your nostrils. A newfound vigor begins welling within you. The rumbling of your stomach, however, suggests it may simply be indigestion. Oh. I got an iron carrot buff. You suddenly find yourself full of vim and vigor. That's my favorite boss music from Kingdom Hearts 2. What did you think? Unlike anything you'd ever tasted, right? The iron carrot can be a bit difficult to digest, but the boost to endurance it promises makes it the perfect meal before a day of heavy lifting. You're gonna get yoked, bro. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. So you see, we have a carrot for every occasion. They've literally only made carrots. What if I don't like carrots? What if I think carrots stink? You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Worry not, we have pureed versions on hand if you haven't the time to chew. I take it you two had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and naught else? Yeah. Yeah. If I may ask, what exactly... This is probably good for Viera, at least. Viera like, oh, damn, carrots? Don't mind if I ding-dang diddly-do. If I may ask, what exactly do these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Etheris? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate? Of course we are, but, well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia we found, we would have been at a loss for where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Speak for yourself, honey. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare carrots in other ways, in inferior ways. But our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? They make valid points. A rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue, you know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language, adverbs, gerunds, presents, present continuous verb. I give up. I give up. I can barely speak English. I barely even know what an adverb is. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form the new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from FFXIV as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, one I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. Fucking hell, that was a mouthful. Is this carrot juice? I knew it! It's carrot juice! I knew it. Purple carrot juice, in fact. Living Way is eager to show you more of the moon's wonders. Oh yeah, show us your clothes. Give me new pants. Wah 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 wah. Don't attack me. Ah, you're attacking me. Can't believe that happened. What a scandal. Wait, did I get the... I did get the ether current. Yeah, I did. I remember. It happened. Trust me. Alright, what you got for me, bunny? Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for the task, creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-samey affinity for magique. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra viz we needed. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume. This has also been taken into account with our designs. Our designates. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they will see to the rest. You know, I sometimes I want to rag on these kind of quests that just sort of like have you pottering about doing bullshit for a while, but I honestly think that's kind of what sets this game apart from other games like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is just like go to a new area, and go into like an enemy area and kill some guys and loot some stuff and get some quest rewards. Final Fantasy XIV will have you eat a huge, like not just a big carrot, but like an oversized cartoonish carrot, and then try on some pants. Ah, it's you, one of the visitors from FFXIV. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than a Watcher. Alright, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yeah? What would you have me fashion for you today? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust. That was an easy answer. Embodies your what? Ahem, this will only take a moment. Well, my, don't I look like the bloodthirsty warrior? Perfect fit, if I do say so myself. I would be lying if I said I understand what bloodlust is, but I assume it's something you enjoy. I made certain that the clothes are flexible yet sturdy enough to endure whatever it is you plan to do while wearing them. Well, the look of terror on my character's face is awesome. Would you look at that, speechless, and there I thought you might not like it. If you would mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. Fuck you, video game. Well played, you cruel bastard. Oh, you want something to embody your bloodlust? Bam! We don't know what bloodlust is. Oh, you want to progress with the quest? Now you have to wear this for the rest of the quest. Bam! Get fucked. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Okay. Dress for the occasion. Oh, I've got a mask on as well, apparently. Oh, shit. Don't look up my skirt. Don't upskirt me. Don't upskirt me. Rude. I've got nothing to hide. I just don't want to show. No one said you'd be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes? Really? Of course. It would be an honor. Do you have anything in mind? It surprised me. I no longer know what I should ask for, so surprise me. This should do. Oh. What the fuck? What are these? This relatively new concept incorporating an idea that's never been tried with clothing before. Fragrance. Can you smell the carrots? Sniff, sniff. Ah, simply divine. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Why don't you go and show Living Way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. No, it's wonderful. No, I love it. I look crazy. I wonder how many points this would get with the fashion designer guy. You know that I can't remember what it's called, but you know that thing you can do where you go do the fashion thing and they're like, we want you to wear this, this, and this, and you have to decide what that means. And you get like points out of 100 or something. I can't remember. It's like the fashion guru. I don't know. Fuck off. Just I don't know. I definitely look better now that there's like more color and stuff. And the flared pants, they're okay too. My, don't we look splendid? The result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we loporits in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. I can't wait to see how the others have fared. Oh, I see they all went for similar robed creations. Verily, 'tis an ensemble most becoming. Oriange, please. Holy shit. No, you look great. I think it's past time we return these clothes. I like Stoller's shoes though. I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. Ha, sigh. Whatever were we doing looked wrong. The Watcher taught us that in his time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to the modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Etheris, they will most certainly have need of your attire. It is clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of an inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than making assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with both our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the Source as well? Not that I'm aware. We were born of Hydaelyn's love for Etheris and the salvation of the people on the star, and that star alone has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world rather than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all? I suppose you're right. Let them die! Living Way, might we have leave to explore Best Way's burrow in unattended? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Why, certainly! I'll just be here munching on this carrot.
Delicious carrot. Feed me carrot.
If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wished to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? I wonder if they're ever going to make these little rabbit people a playable race. I can't imagine how that would factor into the game story though, because you start at like a Realm Reborn, right? And these guys are, I don't know. What's up, Doc? No, but seriously, get over here. My apologies, I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Etheris, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Etheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. See you soon. See, bye. Yeah, my name's Growing Way, and don't let anything that bastard Showing Way, don't believe anything that bastard Showing Way tells you. I really fucked that up. That was such a prime joke, and I really fucking bollocksed it. Whatever. It's dad humor. That's all I can do now is dad humor. I stopped being funny a long time ago. Taste inspection. Oh, he's right there. Might be. You're here. You're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Rayleigh Baranon, eh? Crikey, even your names are amazing. Yeah, take me to the residential area. I need a nap.
Ready in the teleporter.
Huh? Voice acting?
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is
Due to reconstruction?
Oh, no.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously.
Her ears are paper thin.
Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
I mean, they are bunnies.
Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
But the ears, you know, bunny ears are very flippity floopty.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
Cheeseburgers?
If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not
We
on our
can, we
side.
will, we must, we shall, we do.
The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand?
Yeah, who are these mysterious collaborators, by the way? We still haven't really been told.
Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Or quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too.
Stop simping. There's already enough people online simping over this elf. Stop it.
You understand that in the
You're also
face
so
of
tall and
great
handsome, and your
danger,
dress looks
one
wonderful on you.
cannot
It shows
pursue
just enough man
perfection
boob.
at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
Oh, they do actually have him down to a T, actually. That is very much his character.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over my paper thin ears.
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask. Yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes?
Well, great. Now you've got Urianger back up to some sussy shit again. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Give me pence. Thank you. La 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 bo loo lee loo loo. Oh shit, now we've got quests. I'm gonna be questing forever. This place is so huge with the upper and lower levels. Oh my god. Alright. I couldn't even begin to tell you where to start. I don't know. Well, I get the Eva current is a good start, actually, now that you mention it. I'll take that. I wish there was little arrows next to the quest markers to indicate whether they were on the upper or lower levels. I guess they're all on the upper, or rather lower levels, so we'll go to the lower levels. Thank God you don't die from fall damage in this game. Thank God. Thank the gods. Thank me. Thank you. Thank, him and him too. Don't care. I don't care. Look, we're not gonna pay too much attention to the side questy stuff. I'm not in the mood for it today. But if it affords us a bit more XP and a bit more gear, then we'll, you know. Actually, you know what? I will only take the ones with gear because I'm already level 86 and this is a level 84 quest. I'm already 2 levels ahead of where I need to be. So we're not taking this one. I feel like that's a good approach to take. Just take the quests that actually give you something tangible rather than just a bit of XP. Yeah, we'll take this one. And since it's right here, we'll talk to Growing Way. Good, you're here. This is Great Sands Vale. It's the name of Vale to end all vales. The most beautiful forest you'll ever see. Alright. Doobie doobie doo doobie doo doo. Go pick up these quests as well. I'm gonna be side questing forever. Ew, icky. Side questing forever. Wait, did I just pick up a game? Oh, okay, well we were abandoning the heck out of that one. Oh, there's nothing. Get rid of that. Oops. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Sorry, I'm just cleaning out my quests since I'm... doing this anyway. Okay, good. I also need to go to the bathroom, so I'll probably do that after we pick up a couple more quests. Whoop. Carrot inspection. Nope. Okay, I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Thank you everyone for hanging out so far. Love you. Okay. Hello and welcome back. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's gonna be horrible for the VOD, but what can you do? Just skip ahead. Right, yeah, we're not doing that quest. Listen, I was having toilet troubles, okay? It's embarrassing, but there you go. Is that what you want me to say? You monsters. Well, there's the truth. Anyway. Got a load of nonsense to do here. Oh yeah, get rid of the be right back. Every time I forget to do that. Sorry. With the chat mode in say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter a phrase containing the words carrot of happiness. Okay. Carrot of happiness. Oh, what? They're serving carrots of happiness today? The deep, luscious orange, the tempting, slender silhouette. Wait for me, my darlings. I'm coming to you. Search for the iron carrots. Hey, look, there's a carrot. Oh, shit. What am I doing? I'm just looking at carrots. What am I doing? Oh, why are these things aggressive? Blip blip, insufficient stock of iron carrots. Iron carrot detected. Initiating iron carrot procurement. Procurement. These things are bastards. I don't fucking like them. Oh, my whiskers are whiskers of whatever. Wait, wait, say carrot of happiness! We will do this one. It gives us an earring. We shall do it. Wait, no, actually, no. We already have an earring that's better than the gear that's being provided here. So no, actually, I take that back. I take it back. I take it back. Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Holy shit! There's so many fucking dialogue boxes. Go. Abandon this bullshit. Bye. Wait. Yeah, we got... Oh no, wait, it was... fuck it. I'm not doing it. I just don't want to do it, okay? I miscalculated, but also I don't want to fucking do it. Maybe I should do it. No, I'm not doing it. Whatever. Carrot of happiness. Sure wish I had one of those. I could do with some happiness in my life. Fantastic. You got any gear you want to give me? No? Bye. I sleep. I put that real scales meme I made on Reddit, and it kind of popped off a little bit. I don't usually deal with Reddit very often, but I'm glad that was received pretty well by the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit community. It's funny, right? Because it was just meant to be like a funny thing, and it sparked this whole conversation about like how the scales will work to stave off tempering, and why the radios in the Guardians used did or didn't work or something. It's like a whole thing, and that's definitely not what I intended. Clothes maketh the men is what I want to do. How do I get to the upper level? With this thing, that's right? Yeah. Oh, there's an ether current right over there. Hang on a second. Ah, shit. Sorry, I was just so excited that I jumped and... Oh, bollocks. Teleport? Teleport. How do these things work? Teleport. Please. Teleport me. I beg of thee. Maybe this one? Am I missing something? Do I need No. Why does this one work and the other ones don't? Me. It's probably not that noticeable on the stream, but it's a bit framey from time to time. And my PC is quite a good PC. It's perfectly capable of running this game at like 60 FPS or whatever, but it's just when I'm streaming that the frame rate gets a bit choppy for whatever reason. Like, it's not an encoding error or anything like that. Just a bit, I don't know. What does he want me to do? Pose? I can do that. Hachikawa! How'd you like me now? That do anything for you, little rabbit person? Yes, it's all about the aesthetic. Just in case you were wondering, it's all about that rabbit just asked me why I wear the clothes I wear, and it's all about the aesthetics, baby. Gotta look good when you murder God. Which, by the way, I did a little bit earlier, in case you didn't know. I like how they do that with their ears. That's kind of cute. I don't know why they do that, but I'm glad they do be doing that thing that they do. Alright, let's fall to our deaths real quick. I'm sorry, just real quick. Ah! Oh. Good thing I landed on this bird. What? All this bullshit. God, I really wish there was a way to just very quickly discard all the bullshit you don't want. Okay, good enough for now. Excuse me. I'm glad you're having fun with this game. Who ever gave you the impression that I'm having fun with this game? Do I look like a man who's having fun? I don't do this for fun. I do this because... Why am I doing this? And then I just get up and leave. And I literally never come back ever again. Like, the stream is just left running forever, but I'm not here. Twitch forcibly shuts down the stream. Why would I ever play this dumb shit? Oh, I was supposed to. No, why? Who could ever dislike a game that makes you stretch in front of a rabbit? Look, stretch. Ooh. And that's the quest objective. Isn't that fun? Are you having fun? I know I am. I was thinking, Rayleigh, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task. Furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. Is this fun? I think I remember fun. I remember the feeling of fun. Mayhaps one day I will feel fun again. I don't care about the rabbit people, not gonna lie. I don't care about their story. I don't care about, like, why they decided to put rockets on the moon. I don't care why it is that they thought that it would be a good idea to be rabbits. I'm not impressed with their obsession with carrots. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Oh right. But anyway. I'm being mean. I'm being very mean right now. Look, there's particular parts of the story that I care about, and there's other parts that I care less about. At least I'm honest about it. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopefully, Heidelin we were hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually, she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and the means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to tell us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. Oh, I just nodded straight into the color of my coat. I knew you would like Greatest End's Vale, I knew it. Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it's just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. I do not care that they are rabbits. I do not care for the fact that they like carrots. I do not know if I am having fun right now. I take it you've already received Grand Tour. Shame we missed it. Bro, Egway, I've been looking all over for you. Oh, is this about the teleporters to the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you're all more than welcome to continue looking about the burrow. Now come along, Growing Way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? I hate this guy's curly toe shoes. His slippers are all, like, curly at the end, and I do not like the way they curl down. I do not fucking care for the rabbits! They spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It also remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever the collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Oh, maybe it's the Sharlians. Maybe the Sharlians are the collaborators. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. That would make sense, right, if it was the Sharlians, because the Sharlians are like stockpiling stuff, like knowledge and resources and whatnot. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There is another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. No. I'm being a secret boy again. I am lying and deceiving you all for like the 3rd time now. I will never learn from my mistakes. If you will excuse me. Tis clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Etheris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I am not alone in my reticence. I don't even know what that word means. By now, Thancred can tell when his friends are up to something. Did Urianger seem strange to you, more so than usual, I mean? I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Yashola and I will remain here to see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps we can catch up to him. If you hurry, perhaps you can go and kiss him. That's what you want to do with him, right? Can I teleport back there? Moi. Also, I know earlier I said I wish quest markers had little up and down arrows to indicate whether they were above or below. They do that, actually, I'm pretty sure. So I'm an idiot. I will find him! When I find him, I'm gonna make him squeal. I know the squealers when I see them, and... And then Urianger's like, what dost thou proposeth? How is it I've not caught up to him? Oh. See the way his neck winded around like that? That was creepy. Urianger ventures off into Mare Lamentorium for unknown reasons. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Why can't we just ask him? Why must we play this game of mistrust with one of our closest friends? For Christ's sake. No, no, don't ride Argos across the chasm. I was just hoping for some, like, cute text dialogue. Flavor text. This is dumb. I want it on the record how dumb this is. That I have to stalk one of my closest friends. Because he's keeping secrets. Again! Fuck you, Urianger. Fuck you, stupid, sexy Urianger. Oh, he's running! Oh, he's making the break for it again. Uh-oh. I'm losing sight of him. Oh no, he's right there. Alright, bitch. Jesse Pinkman, bitch.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Yes, I was stalking thee.
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
I didst.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy? And duplicity?
Oh, Urianger.
And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the Scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter.
Is that how you pronounce it? I've been pronouncing it Philemon. Philemon for like ages. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I've been pronouncing it at a different time every time I have to read that name.
Whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbritter,
Oh.
who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
Aww. Aww. Look at that poor face. Aww. I want to hug him.
Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning, one which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Maths? I don't do maths, Urianger. Sometimes there's no right answer. Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart and protect, well, those you can. Would that we had time to weigh the costs. You know, honestly, the middle choice I'm gravitating towards the most. Because, like, yeah, he's made questionable decisions in the past, but also you just have to do what you think is right, in my opinion.
Sage counsel indeed. I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of alone time with Urianger, do we?
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts.
Aww.
As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
I enjoy that.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! I've heard bugger all!
Your voice is so grating to me right now.
No matter. We've got our plans.
Wow, they stalked us like I stalked Urianger. The double stalk. The cross stalk. A dangerous thing indeed. In truth, my reason for travelling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone, that failure, should it come, would be mine alone to bear. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and open heart. It would be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, so I ask, wouldst thou join me in mine endeavour? Always. Always, my baby boy. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan, in truth, We shall not be long away from Bestway's Burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Etheres. To make clear our resolve to the Loperates, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient.
Is it carrots?
The fuck is that thing? Daphnia. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's cute, I think. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught me by the Pneumo, I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation? Yes. Hmm. Is he doing... He's just standing there. He's not doing the incantation. You're welcome! Surveying me by area, you see no sign of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Urianger is faring. There, 'tis done. A magicked ink every ounce as efficacious as that crafted by the Pneumo. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loperates will appreciate. Really, Urianger, oh thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten or had perhaps fallen into a crater. Ishtola has been looking all over for you, Rayleigh. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. It was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Rayleigh alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Urianger. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from Watch's Palace to Bestway's Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loperates, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Are you insinuating I would betray the trust of Heidelin's Chosen, or worse, do anything to risk getting on Ishtola's bad side? She's clearly not one to be crossed, nor made to wait. Now off with you. Worry not, Rayleigh, I shan't be long. Those little bunny bitches. I'll not soon forget this betrayal, oh no. Do I want to do this quest? I don't really care. Leave it. Leave it, I say. In fact, look, I'm going to abandon it. Here, see? Abandoned. Just like all of my life ambitions, abandoned. Just like all the chow I raised in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube system, abandoned. Just like all my art projects that I always wanted to finish but never did. Abandoned. Just like me by my parents. Abandoned. How depressing can I go with this joke? Just like with society. Abandoned. Oh really? We thought you would be on your way away for far longer. Sorry. A dire emergency. I said no such thing. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there any way he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice, and no? Well, if it's really that important, you try using these balls of moose flesh. Not to be confused with the other thing. Running Away's other notable feature is his incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble in the crowd. Moose flesh? But it's spelled M-O-U-S-S-E, like chocolate mousse. But the flesh of... I don't know. Hey, go away! Oh, you... Great. I guess that was Running Way. True to his name, he was running. Yes, I'm Running Way. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls? Of moose flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. Ha! That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we've got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other lopperite around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's nothing else, I've got work to do. Oh look, I'm doing the same pose. I was doing the same pose. Aha! The art imitates life. Or the life imitates art. I don't know. Or maybe it's all just a fucking coincidence. Piss off. Well, I hope I get to hit more rabbits with my balls in the future. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? You little son of a... fucking... hate you. I like it when they do that with their ears. That is cute. I will admit. why do we have to? Can we just like? Okay. Listen, guys. I have an idea. We're gonna punt the rabbit, and we're just gonna go find Urianger, and we're gonna pinch him by his pointy ears and drag him home. Oh my fucking god! My armory chest space is just fit to bursting with bullshit. Get rid of it. Get rid of all of it. I don't care what gear it's for. I don't care for which class it's for. Get rid of all of it. Don't care anymore. Is that for... I don't care. Get rid of it. I don't care. I don't care. Nope. Fucking take those off. Take those off! Get rid of them. Yes. Bye. Good enough. Great. Thank you. No, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, on the eastern wing. Follow me. I suspect the Loperates are up to something, but if there's aught to be learned of the final days, I think it's best we play along, for now at least. No, you're stupid! What more is there to learn about the final days? Ah, there's so many quests! Holy fuck. I'm not doing all these quests. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to do any more of these fucking quests unless they give gear, in which case I will do them. No gear? No thank you. No gear? No thank you. Bracelet? Do I want bracelet? I think I do want bracelet. Whoa. Am I just gonna ignore that ether current? Jesus Christ. Just run past an ether current? No way, Jose. God, I'd never be able to show my face again if I just ran past an ether current like that. How embarrassing. What am I doing? Oh. You know what, can I be candid for a moment and just say that this forest is absolute garbage? Like, it's not even that dense. I know it's all artifice and manufacture, but... rubbish, innit? Let it not be said about me that I would leave my criticisms unspoken. It's crap. No, I eat some king crab cake and I leave. Nope. No gear, no exceptions. Fuck off. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I swear too much. I need to reel it back in a little bit. No gear, no thank you. Couple of, gay Vieira. Oh wait, actually, I think one of them's a boy. My bad, sorry. The bunny boys are very... Listen, the bunny boys are very cute. I will be the first to admit that they are extremely attractive, okay? This is the difficulty of being, like, 98% straight, is that last 2% can be really goddamn sexy. Oh, no, don't do that! I didn't mean to pick this up quest up. Immediately abandoned. I'm like, sure, I'll help. And then as soon as I turn my back, I'm like, abandoned. Such a naughty boy. There's too many quests for me to sift through and decide which ones to do. There's just too many. You know what? I'm not picking up any other ones. I've decided. I'll pick up this one with the plus sign because it usually gives like a ether current or something like that. But other than that, I'm not doing any other ones. I've decided. I'm making the executive decision. I don't need to do any others. Just save it. Just save it for when like we come back around. You know, when we level up another job class. As if I'm gonna level up another job class. But at least it's there. At least I have the option. Skip. Teehee. Such a naughty boy. It's like like skipping side quest cutscenes is kind of like not eating all your vegetables. You just want to skip straight to the dessert of the main story quest, you know? Hmm. Kiss. Kiss. Kiss already. Just kiss. Maybe I should give in to temptation and make Rayleigh into a bunny boy. Maybe then people would actually watch my streams. Oh my god, I need to go all the way out here? Oh, okay. I mean, if I get the chance, I guess I will, but I'm not gonna, like, go out my way just to do that. It takes forever for me to get anywhere, but I run so slowly. Even on a mountain, it's so slow. That's why you get the Aether Currents I recognize, but, like, such a slog. Hmm. Why is it only this one that's functional? That's so annoying. Just activate them all, you little bunny punks. Hello, who are you? Emlyn Starweaver. The uwu is off the charts, Captain. The uwu is off the charts. I like that. Captain, we've reached maximum capacity for uwu. The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough. If you have naught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Etheris, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We'd hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you've found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so the others must you others must be kept here. You don't work until 12? Good. That's good, right? So that's Living Way's game. Run us in circles. Failing that, lock us away so we can't put the planet at risk. Everyone except Urianger. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you've misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Etheris and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no... I'm sorry, he screamed that, so I have to scream it too. He said, "Why would you take that risk?" There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Etheris will escape here to the moon, they'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do, you little bunny bitches? You're not gonna do nothing! You got books and sticks, I've got a spear! I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. It's good, now you can take over my stream. You want to come on call with me? If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Oh, we get to kill the rabbits? Finally. And then we can go to Argos and pick up one of those little child cars with the yellow roof and the red body. Oh, you rabbits are so heckin' dead. I just killed them all, and I don't feel anything. Haha. I'm having my Joker moment, finally, at long last, against these rabbits. You get what you heckin' deserve. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianga. Urianga! That's his name now.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here.
I hate these. I hate the rabbits.
The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Shut up. No more words from you. Be quiet. I wanna.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Your unflagging duty to your commitment is endearing, to say the least, but now I must put you all in a burlap sack and spin you around a bunch until you get really dizzy.
Oh, bugger!
Did she just say bugger? Bugger! We're British, aren't we? We're British rabbits.
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose?
I do bear a grudge. I hate
For
these
millennia,
things.
You and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure.
Oriange, please. I'll kill them. It's fine.
'Tis clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm not on stream, am I?
Yeah?
Am I? Oh,
Why would you not be
then
on
I
stream?
won't make kissy noises at my dog. Hi. How's Final Fantasy?
I hate it.
Okay.
I'm never playing it again after today.
Names?
Are you sure?
I'm not sure I
No, I
understand
am.
what you're
I'm
getting
gonna
at.
see it all the way through. I'm never playing anything else ever again. But also, I don't want to play anything. I don't want to play this anymore.
Names
But also,
are
I'm not playing anything else ever
expressions.
again.
A declaration.
You're
of
just-
one's
you're
hopes
done.
and aspirations.
This was it.
I'm done,
This
but
is
I'm
the last
also
show.
I'm done in more ways than one.
Oh, is there more ways than one to be done?
I'm done playing this
Your
game.
use of
but I'm also
contemporary,
done playing any other
uncomplicated
game.
nomenclature doth ensure
Well, yeah,
clarity
so
of
you just,
purpose.
you retire, that's it.
No, I just play this game forever.
Okay, listen.
There can be no doubt that your love
You
for the
should try
people of
to
Etheirys is
share your
boundless
screen on
and
Discord so that
pure.
I don't have to watch the stream and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that might destroy my PC, but I will try.
Okay, let's not then.
Yeah, no, let's try it.
Let's try it. There it is. Oh my god, he's so handsome.
Stupid, sexy Uriange.
He's like Mike Tyson. Is
Well, like
is
he-
Mike Tyson the one with the tattoo on his face?
Like he beats people?
No, because he's got the tattoo on his face. That's the only similarity. Oh my god, look at all these little bunnies!
No, we hate the bunnies.
mellifluous phrasing. We Loporrits were born of Heideland's love for Aetheris.
How can you hear that voice and not be like, I hate this?
Oh my god, you're gonna have to not share your stream.
Why?
Brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities.
What do you think was the direction for the voice actor when they were told they'd be voicing this character? Hello? Are you just done? Wow! What a bitch. Sorry, but also that was a bit of a bitchy move, Grace.
For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly. To serve and serve well.
I am so sorry. Did I destroy your computer by asking you to share your screen?
No, you hung up on me. What happened?
Listen.
I found that very hurtful.
Okay. The streams started going all insane and not working, and then it was making insane noises in my ears, and so I had to hang up. And I thought it was because it was too much. It was too much for you.
It's too much for Discord, maybe.
That goes for
How am I
all
gonna
of
know
us.
what the bunny people
Don't
are
you
saying
see?
then?
I don't know, just watch the
Help
stream.
us. Help us help
But it's
them.
lagged like 2 minutes
Leave
behind,
them
so I
here
can
when
comment
they
on
will
things
keep
that
us safe.
did happen.
Sure.
If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
I don't know, the rabbits are just complaining about how they just want to make the moon perfect for everyone to live on, or something.
Okay, little
Your
princesses,
works
huh?
want not for repair.
Stupid little
Yet there
fucking
remaineth
rabbits. I
much
hate
for you
these
to
rabbits
learn
and their
of men
stupid
and your
fucking
own king
voices. Most
besides.
annoying voices on the planet.
Singing way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond.
Will you try sharing it one more
and
time?
span
No.
the
And if not, then
width
I'll
and
just
breadth
kick it
of
out of
the
here.
Well, are you gonna hang
Go
up on me
kick rock.
again? Because I don't like it when that
Listen.
happens.
If
Don't
No.
hang up on me.
no,
Don't
but
leave
listen,
me.
the reason why I hung up was because I was trying to talk to you and I don't think you could hear me anymore. I think my phone just exploded. So
Oh. Well, I'll try sharing my
Yeah,
screen,
definitely.
but like you just don't hang up. Don't leave me.
okay, I won't leave you, even if you can't hear me.
Even if you are a booba.
A boober.
Sorry.
The songs of Aetheris are beyond confusing and span the length and breadth of emotion. That is confusing.
Can I like is there a way for me to like lower the resolution on Discord so it's like
Oh, I bet I can do that.
can you do
I
that?
can't. No. Yeah, make it look like trash for me, so I can just guess what they're saying.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thanks for suggesting that. How do I... What the hell? What the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing.
Mike?
Hmm? What? Hello? What? Grace? Grace? Grace?
Can you hear me?
You ditched me again. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Say words right now.
Hello?
Say words.
I'm talking to Binkle. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, though. It seems like you can't hear me. I'm so annoyed. I'm so pissed. Ah, I hate the silence. It drives me insane. Yep, she ditched me again. Fuck my life. Fuck my entire life.
I'm so sorry. I've ruined everything. This is all my fault.
Just watch the stream. Or don't watch the stream. I don't care anymore. I don't even like what's happening on my screen right now.
Maps.
Everything's
boss, right?
ruined.
Pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star.
Anyway, how are you?
No, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about Final Fantasy. That's all I
No,
wanna talk about.
talk about you.
You want to talk about me? I just came back from a big Blizzy drive to go get a coffee, and there are cars just piled up everywhere on their butts, on their sides, on their backs, on their noses, you know, horizontal, vertical, all over the place. There's cars dumped all over town.
Good. I'm glad. Fuck them all.
Me too. Fuck them.
The roads are yours and yours alone.
They don't. Did someone not give
And thou, my
four-wheel
friend,
drive? You fools!
I do not think we've met.
What are they thinking? I'm kidding. It sucks. I've been stuck too.
My
It really
name is
sucks.
Pudding Way.
I'm sorry. I know you're talking about some dickheads who don't have four-wheel drive or whatever, but this rabbit person just introduced himself and they were like, "My name is Pudding."
Oh, pudding.
And Orianje's
Oh,
just
and
like,
Putty.
Pudding Way.
"What the fuck?"
Indeed.
Okay, so
Name
who's
of deep and
Ariandre
abiding
Grande?
significance,
Ariana
Grande.
Grande.
That one
Yeah, who
perhaps
dat?
better
She's a pop
communicated
star.
through delicious
Who's
deeds
the
than
boy from the
tasteless
show that you're
words.
playing?
Yes, indeed, a name of deep and abiding significance, I am sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
A judicious application
Wish I
of
could
fey
see, this
magics at
stinks.
a later juncture may be appropriate.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And living way.
If I don't know what's happening,
It is no easy feat to convey the
no,
significance
what's
of thy
happening?
moniker.
I just want to know.
When I was a bookish boy,
I truly
don't
just
a
want to know.
dear friend of mine
what,
was fond
what,
of peppering me with
I should probably get off
questions
if I
as
can't
I
see.
read
Just
to my
watch it.
No,
occasional
no,
romance.
no, you're staying on the phone.
One
Stop
day,
worrying
I
about
Why
it.
posed to her a question
Why
of mine
can't you
own.
change Discord's video to
What
be
does
like
it mean
144p?
to live?
That's what I was trying to do. How to
Okay.
change Discord streaming resolution.
Ask Pudding.
Fuck off,
She's like, I don't fucking know.
fucking Pudding.
Pudding has it? No.
What?
No.
What are you gonna
I
do?
don't know. I'm very tired. I haven't slept all night, so I pulled a big all-nighter.
Yeah, you didn't sleep on your own bed for some reason.
I like sleeping on the couch, but my dog was scared of the blizzy outside, and she had to sleep on the couch with me, and that meant I wasn't gonna sleep.
Well, why couldn't you just both sleep on the bed?
Because I didn't want to get up and get all readjusted and move into another room, because then I was like, there's this fear of, okay, if I get up and walk around and move things around, then I'm definitely not going to be able to fall back to sleep, so I'll just suffer here and try. But it ended up, I didn't sleep. And so there's that. Thank you.
What the heck? Why it will only allow me to stream it in 720 on Discord.
Man.
I don't know why.
That game has dignity and pride.
It's just Discord. Discord's like, no, it's 720 or go back to 2009, you broke bitch. Oh,
It says that. There's a dialogue box for that.
oh sorry, Grace.
It's alright.
After
I'll
much
just have to
contemplation,
suck my
she
own dick, I
proffered
don't know.
this answer.
I don't
The
know.
anticipation of a
I don't know.
half-read story's
I wish I could suck
conclusion.
my own dick. I'm jealous.
The hope today's
Okay.
mistake
I'm
may
gonna look
serve
at
as
your stream
tomorrow's
from
lesson.
like 3 minutes ago and see what was happening.
It's fine. Nothing's happened.
The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She
There's
believed
a
it to be all
spinny
these moments
gate
and
in the
more.
background.
Yeah. What do you think it does?
I get
I want to understand, but
I don't know, nuclear fission.
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer.
No,
It
it
would
makes
be my
pancakes.
pleasure to assist you and
Shut the
yours
fuck
in
up for
embarking
pudding.
on a journey of
Yeah.
self-discovery and
Yeah,
enlightenment.
she's got a little pancake on her bandana. What is she wearing?
That's not pudding way.
For thee.
That's living way.
Pudding is just on the table in a cup.
Here, some pudding for you, pudding.
Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris.
You've been on this
Made in
moon for
haste,
so
though I
long.
assure
Every
thee, the
video is
quality
you
has
on this
not
moon.
suffered for it.
Yeah, I'm never leaving the moon.
There was a dog, and then there was cactus, and then there was tall boys.
The people need
then,
not be
there's
persuaded by
bunnies.
honeyed words. Nay, I have faith.
Where
they
would you
shall
rather
do
I
what
be
is
than the
right
moon?
In due course.
I really like that one room you were in with the elephant that
Until
one
they
time.
Beg your
Yeah,
patience, friends.
I remember that. I remember you being
And
like,
with
I
that
love
ink,
it in
let
here.
us fill the empty
I liked
pages
it a
of
lot.
Living
I
Waste
And then I
went
left
back to
and
my
you were
house
like,
and
no!
Well, you barely stayed in it. You were only in for a
An
second.
open exchange
Yeah,
of
because it
ideas
was
will
only a
surely
second's
afford
worth
you
of being
all
in
a
there.
better understanding of
Why did
modern
they
man,
create that whole
and
room
with it,
for like one mini
ideas for
cutscene?
improvements and renovations.
It's decadence and indulgence, and it's going to be the end of our society.
But more
What do you think
importantly,
Pudding's bedroom looks like?
it shall empower us to
What do I think
together
Pudding's bedroom
find
looks
a way
like?
forward.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a bedroom. I think they just have a little hole they crawl into like the fucking filth they are.
Mm. I didn't
I
mute
hope
myself
you're
for a
right.
second.
Thank you
What?
for this lovely gift.
Oh, did you just mute yourself? She's
I
probably
have to wash a pan so I can make. What do you think I was doing, Mike?
peeing.
There you have it.
Oh my god, I
shall
wouldn't. I
remain
have to
with the
wash this pan
Lopperids
and
to
go pee.
ensure that all is in order.
She's gone to pee.
Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
My daughter.
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
So Urianger's gonna stay on the moon with the bunnies. Oh. Pretty. That's a pretty color. How came it into your possession? Give it to me. Give me that flower. Like the huge boy just reaches down and twists my head off and then takes the flower. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions, intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we called it Elpis. Elpis Prepsley. You would do well to remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Yeah, you do.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Oh, I killed him.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum, yes?
I knew it!
Excuse me, are people? Oh my god.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
No, I was gonna say, are people talking in the game? Because I'll be quiet.
Yeah. That's
The
okay.
more I heard, the more obvious it became. The forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
We finally get to leave the moon. I'm so glad.
So, like, thinking back, what do you think you gained from being on the moon that long?
What do I think I gained?
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
get.
did you gain knowledge? Did you gain powers, weapons? What'd you get?
All of the above, I guess.
Awesome. Good moon trip, guys.
Yeah, good moon trip.
See you next week.
I mean, I did kill God. You know, don't forget about that.
I thought it was not God. I thought it was a big devil boy.
No, that was God.
Oh, okay.
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 Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, God.
Oh.
Well, now there's no God, so this is a godless world now.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the problem. We killed God, and now the world is falling apart, which is why we're on the moon.
That's the story?
Kind of, yeah.
So you fucked up big time.
Yeah.
Damn. Way to go, guys.
Well, God was going to be killed anyway, so we decided to kill it.
Hang on.
Because the plan was for the bad boys to kill the God, and start what they're calling the final days, which is basically the apocalypse.
Okay.
And to do that, they basically put their soul in the God's body, and they're like, "I'm God now," and I was like, "No, fuck you, God!" And then I killed the God and the bad boy in the God.
I see.
So they kind of got what they wanted, but also we killed God, so it's kind of like, oh, well, you know.
Okay, so question. The only bad guys I've seen in this game are my blonde-haired, gemmy forehead boy and his little minion. That's it? That's
the little minion
bad
was
boy?
the guy who was in the God when we fought him. He was the guy. He was the one. He was going the one. Let's see if you live through this. You remember all that?
Oh, and then he didn't. Oh my god. What his hubris.
Yeah. We killed him, which is good, but also the world is ending, which is bad.
So that's why you guys just dipped off the earth? Like, you killed the god and you're like, oh shit.
Well, no,
You
we
went
had
to
because the
moon?
God was trapped in the moon by the other God.
What? Oh my god.
There's a second God
Oh my god.
who trapped the first God, because the first God was made because the world was falling apart. So the people on the
Okay.
world decided to make the God to like keep the world held together.
They made the god?
Yeah.
The people?
Yes.
Wow. Good work.
Because they can use this magic called creation magic. So what they did was they saw that the world was ending, and they were like, okay, all right, everyone gather around. Here's the plan. We're going to kill half of us and use your souls to make God. And then God will stop the world from ending. And then
It's so easy.
and then some other people were like, that seems a bit sussy. So what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice half of our own people too to make our own God. And our God is going to keep your God contained.
Oh, I see.
And so that second God made the moon to keep the God imprisoned. But the bad boys were like, we just want to release the God and destroy everything. And it was
that's fun.
And it was their plan all along to kill the first God, because it turns out that if you kill the first God, it will unravel the entire fabric of existence. Because that god was made to stop the world from ending in the first place. So if that god stops existing, then the world's just going to continue ending.
Okay, wait, now hold on, because this shit doesn't add up. The world was already ending, and so they made the god to stop it from ending.
Yeah.
But that god is the reason why the world is ending?
Well,
oh,
that,
no. It was
that god
because-
was the only thing stopping the world from ending.
But then why did the second god need to contain that god if it was like a good deal? Why did they need a second god to contain it if that was the good, I'm saving the world boy?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I'm sure there was a
fine.
good
You don't have
reason.
to. A good reason. I mean, there was probably a reason. Okay, whatever, yeah.
I honestly can't...
Until...
You know what? I honestly can't remember why.
So, here, let me catch up today. Okay, killed Moon Boy. Sorry, Moon God. And then now the blonde boy lost his friend. Super sad. He's crying at home, wherever that is on the moon. And then now you guys are going to go back to Earth because you're like, now the world's ending, so you got to go back, and then you're going to find the next god and kill that one. Because you guys don't seem to be on the right track. Is that kind of where we're going?
No, why would we kill other gods?
Oh, so now you're gonna go save the Earth from crumbling?
Yeah, somehow.
Ah.
We don't know how
love
we're gonna
that.
stop the world
you
from
have to make
ending.
another god. You have to make another god. Obvi. You have to make one. You have to kill all the bunnies.
No.
Or half. What?
No, I don't want to kill
That's
bunnies.
the deal, though. That's what the recipe says. Half of some group of people. Whatever you deem half is. Do that.
I don't want to.
And God.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to kill the god, which I did.
You did.
So I'm gonna dip,
Okay.
and you guys can handle it by yourselves.
But the moon is safe, so that's nice. Everyone should just go to the moon. Why does everyone just go to the moon?
Well, okay. Here's the problem with going to the moon. That was the original plan. In case the first god died, the contingency plan was to put everyone on the moon, and they just go to a new
Okay.
planet. Because the moon has like because the rabbit people put rockets in the moon
Awesome.
or
Good.
something, so they could. So the moon is basically like a big old ship.
Fuck, yeah.
But here's
That
the
was smart,
problem,
then.
right?
Don't see one, but yeah, go on.
No, here's the problem. So,
Okay.
if it was just our world that would end, it would be kind of fine, right? We just put everyone on the moon and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it's not just our world that's going to end.
Annoying.
Because our world is actually, like, not just our world. Originally, our world was one big world, but then when the second god and the first god fought each other, it split the world into many different worlds, right? So you have the first world, our world, which is called the Source, and then you have the 13 reflections, the other planets that surround the Source. So, but if the Source dies, because they're all connected, the other reflection planets will also die, and all the people on those planets will die. And they can't go on the moon.
Lots of questions. Are the big tall boys like from every different reflection?
The big tall boys are the original people. Who all... So, like...
Giants?
when the world was one, we had this one really tall race of people.
Yeah.
But when the world was
They're called
split into 14 different shards, so were all the people. They were all split into like 14 lots of different
oh
little.
my god! That's so cool. I like this.
It's a cool story.
Okay, wait, but then I have more questions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my other question was how far away are have you been to the other places, or you only been on your little plan?
We've actually been to another one of those planets, yeah. We've been to...
And what did it look like? Oh, that's elephant people, I bet!
No. No.
Okay, bye.
The elephant people are on
Okay.
this planet. But we went to, in the last expansion before this one, we went to another planet called the First. Like the first of the 13 reflections.
Mm-hmm.
And we stopped that world from ending, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're back here, but now our world is possibly going to die, which is bad because if our world dies, then the first and all the other ones will die too.
Okay, Can I keep asking questions, or do you want to keep going on the game?
No, please. I love explaining it.
Okay, so how long okay, now you have to please remember that I'm a little like baby boy.
That's fine.
And I don't know how long this game has even been out or anything. How long have you like known about this whole story? Was this like whole plot introduced like right when the game came out 80 years ago?
No, it's been like an unraveling mystery as we keep going. We keep learning more about the secrets of the origins of existence and stuff.
Okay, so this expansion, this is like still like beginning story, or are we getting to like end of story?
This is like endgame.
No way!
Yeah.
I figured that they would like each expansion would be like you're on a different reflection and like meeting the people there, and then finally once you have sympathy for all of them, you're like, fine, I'll save all of you.
No, we went to.
Because if you don't know the people.
No, we went to one other one, and that was enough.
Okay.
Everyone was like, you know, that's enough. That's enough planet hopping for me. Let's just have the end of the world.
How many of your friends have died?
How many of
Do you
my?
want to know which of them were cowards?
You know, in their final moments, they reveal who they really are. So, in a way, I know your friends better than you do.
Yeah.
I don't know which of them were cowards.
That's what the blonde guy's gonna say to you.
Maybe. So yeah, it's a big crazy story. It's definitely fitting of the Final Fantasy brand, that's for sure.
Do you think this is the last? This is it? This is like once you finish Endwalker, it's donezo's? End of Final Fantasy XIV?
So, I think it would be a good place to end it for sure. But cynically, I don't think they're ever. For so long as it's gonna keep making money, they're never gonna actually stop the story. They're
Why
just
don't
gonna
they
keep.
make a new game? Would people not buy the new game, a whole new story?
I guess they can have both, right? Because they're making Final Fantasy. What is it? 16 now?
Whoa, what happened to 15?
Well, they made 15 already.
15. But you would never talk about that one.
Well, I don't like that one very much. I never played it.
So to clarify, Final Fantasy like 15 or 13, completely different stories altogether, right?
They're all their own stories, yeah, in their own worlds.
Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting the hang
What
of
makes
it.
Final Fantasy XIV unique is that it's a MMO, right? Unlike all the other ones, so it has this continuing story. Whereas all the other ones kind of just had their own story and then end.
So the other ones you don't play online with other people. This is the only one.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that tell a lie. There's actually Final Fantasy XI, which was like their first try. Oh, was it 11? It might have been. It was either 11 or 12 or something like that, where they tried to do a game similar to Final Fantasy XIV, and I think it was successful for a while. But I can't remember if it's still being supported to this day. But it didn't take off the way that Final Fantasy XIV has.
Can you hear me eating ramen?
No.
Okay, good. Please let me know if you hear me like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just not humiliate myself. Cool. Love it. Love this. Love that. Love you.
It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? Garlemald is like the big evil empire. We succeeded in subduing the Tempered inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are understandably hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several of us have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavour to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Iulus is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alizé's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments...
Who's in the hospital?
What?
Who's in the hospital?
A bunch of Imperial people.
Were you friends with them?
We're friends with them, not really, kind of, a little bit.
Okay, sorry for your loss. Go on.
We're trying to help them because they've all been like mind controlled by the evil blonde guy and his little friend that we killed when we killed God.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Yeah, same, honestly. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as you experienced in Favner. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the Beast Tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porksy affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are all grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Lucia and I will remain along with a small force to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be the Empire may be no more, but there are those yet who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here, so what with the moon and the Telophoroi? Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Yeah, good news, I killed God. And the world might be ending. Well, that's actually bad news. Good news and bad news.
Aren't they both bad news because it's the same thing?
Well, I mean, it's...
Well, I mean, come on, guys.
I mean, I did kill God, that's pretty impressive. You have to admit, it's pretty impressive. The final days, gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There is still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course, I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow Scions from their present duties that they may return to Sharlayan. Your energies are better spent finding means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow Scions, you will be happy to hear that Mistress Kryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldessian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Thank you, I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. Let us leave. One last thing, if I may. Ah, shit. After your confrontation with Zodiark, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood has returned here to Garlemald. I have in mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared a Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Van Daniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he is naught but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better that than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray for your safe passage back to Sharlayan. Is it any wonder I trip over my words as much as I do when I have all that shit to read?
Like, this game explains so much about who you are and why you are the way you are. Just gonna say that and throw that out there and leave it there.
Oh no, it definitely has its upsides and downsides. Like, sometimes I definitely think this game has a propensity to over-explaining itself. But also at the same time, I think it's a good thing that it does flesh out its story.
I know, but it leaves the fan base, you, to talk in, like, old English all the time, and I can't handle it.
I don't talk old English all the time.
I doth not talketh.
I doth not talk a You understand?
Do ye understand?
Dost thou understandeth mine language, bitcheth?
Nay.
Fucketh offeth.
Dost nostist.
Licketh thine wounds in thine yonder room, fucker. Welcome back, Rayleigh. I hate you. We were so terribly worried about you. Though it is plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Heidelin called me... I don't care. I don't care about this character. I hate this character. I'm probably going to end the stream here in a little bit.
Let's do it.
I'm just going to, like, watch one more fucking cutscene, then I'll be done for today.
No. You've had enough.
I've had enough! I didn't even get to kill God in this stream.
I hope I didn't...
No, you haven't done any... trust me, you haven't done anything wrong, don't worry. Sorry to have kept you all waiting, not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? No, he lives on the moon now, you stupid little so-and-so. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid, though Rayleigh can explain why better than I. Can I? Wait, I can? I like how when the other characters are like, Rayleigh, what do you think about this? My character doesn't actually, like, say words, he just goes with his mouth. The final days as befell Amarot. And we are to escape via the moon? What of the source and its reflections? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarot, the solution would be to alter the flow of ether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing, but it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Amarotines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum. There is still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarotines' creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Loperites in secret all this time, there is surely more they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I have urgent news. The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside, some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. Mysterious. What are these book nerds doing now? We have no idea. Find out. Oh no, the bad spooky music is playing. That's never a good sign. Oh boy.
Order! Order, I say!
Order! Order!
I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Sharlayan, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
Wait, what's happening right now?
I've never heard this prophecy.
They're talking
Is it
about the
true?
apocalypse,
Will all that
and they're making
really
an
happen?
announcement to the citizens of
Calm
this place.
yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
I hate these miserable people. They all sound so miserable.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea,
Maybe
the
they're
very
miserable
heart
because
of
you
our
fucking
star.
are destroying the whole planet.
and Hydaelyn
I don't know.
herself.
I didn't do that.
You killed God.
Only because they would have killed
She
God
spoke
if
to them
I
of a
didn't.
calamity that would extinguish all life.
And I was
and
like,
the
hey,
means by
kill
which she
stealers.
might be spared.
I had to get in on that shit first.
The moon. 'Tis in truth
Should have just let them do it.
a gargantuan vessel built to serve
you wouldn't be
a
to blame, you know what I'm
sanctuary for
saying?
her children.
Well, it's not about
and
blame.
deliver
It's
them
about like,
from this doom.
how do we stop the end of the world? If it's
Hey,
gonna
in my
happen
book,
one way or another.
It's about blame.
Much like Nunkref's hope in
Yeah,
Aegon,
does anyone have a
Nyongkrep.
fucking plan?
it will bear the people of a world in the
Let's
throes
take
of
the
death
Earth and push
to
it
a new
somewhere
home.
Oh, take the moon. Take the moon and push it somewhere else.
That's not like that.
Needless to say, this will be no
Take the
small
moon,
undertaking.
SpongeBob,
To facilitate the
and
great
push it
work,
over there.
The Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who
Very
presently
good.
reside.
And SpongeBob's like, ah!
Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus.
Damn! The moon do be cold.
For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during
So,
our
Mike,
withdrawal from
ask you a
Dravania,
question.
we
What?
have elected Master
Knowing
Leveilleur
everything
to
you know about
oversee
this
initiative.
game and all of your friends and all the powers and people, how do you think you could stop the world from ending?
The same way I saved the day every other time before now, which is hitting stuff with my spear until the bad stuff goes away.
I guess that is kind of the only mechanic in the game. And
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby
are they still
call
just
this
trying to
assembly
explain
a
what's
close.
happening, or what's that? What's that?
Yeah, they're just trying to explain. They're just telling people what's up, and that they're gonna fucking fall in line or else get punked.
Is it a press conference?
It's a fucking. It's not a press conference. It's a fucking funeral.
Nice. Very good.
Do you remember what Mom told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father
humor's
seemed
gonna
to
save the
lose
world.
himself in his
Yeah,
work.
sometimes I still can be funny.
If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then
But then what? What then what? Oh, I have to press the... Okay.
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
No, I'm your father now.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
if it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
My children.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done, that we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action, and there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen things.
That is true. I did kill God, so I could probably do with a bit of a kip.
Shall we then? To the annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
I like that. I like the urgency of like, oh, the world's ending. We will find a way to stop the world from ending. But first, we need to sleep. You know what? I respect that. But, and there's always a but. I think I'm going to end the stream here. That seems like a good place to end it for today. That was a lot. That was a lot considering there wasn't like any dungeons or anything throughout the entire stream. It was just like story content. And bear in mind, I don't think we're even like... We're like maybe... If we go by levels, we're not even like halfway through the expansion somehow. Which is crazy. Hang on, let me go turn in the quest first so like we can finish it off proper and then we will end the stream. Yeah, retire to my chamber. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't do it, don't play another cut, don't do it! Oh, shit.
Gonna do it.
Okay, one more cutscene.
Yeah.
I've got to look at the moon. Hmm. Can I kill the... Ah, that's loud, though. Oh, someone's knocking on my door. Who could be visiting me at this hour of the night? Wait, why can't I just say who's there? Why do I have to call out someone's name specifically? What if it's not that person? Wouldn't that be very awkward? Estinian? Oh, it is Estinian.
You're alone. Good. The twins thought now would be a wonderful time to pay a visit to my chambers. Rather than listen to them bicker over tonight's snacks and tomorrow's plans, I seized the first opportunity to make my escape.
Yay, Estinian!
To their credit, they decided against intruding on your peace and quiet.
What's up, bro?
Can all be a bit exhausting at times, can't it? I wasn't sure what to make of you at first. During the Dragon Song War, how quick you were to take up a cause not your own. But I came to see that is simply the way of you and yours. I will not pretend to understand this talk of ancient primals and the final days, but I trust in your judgment and choose to believe in your cause. You and Alphino have my lance, now and always.
Aww.
You'll need it. Rack and ruin looming on the horizon. Calamity bearing down upon us. There's no place I'd rather be than here. Standing shoulder to shoulder with friends on the front line. So do not hesitate to send me against your enemies. I'll make them rue the day they met me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I could do with a little air.
Oh.
If Alphino asks, I was never here. Until the morrow.
So cringy. But we do be loving it. A short while earlier in the Alamegan quarter. There's more? I've got a stream to end. Can you hurry up, please? With these cutscenes?
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Who's that? Who the fuck is that? The fuck? Meanwhile, in Ishgard, oh no, my home. What are you doing here?
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here? Hey, are you all right? Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more. The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat has abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. A looming sense of dread is never good. Oh, shit. That's, okay, well, that's quite the note to end this stream on. Oops. Alright, well, guess we'll just have to find out what's gonna happen tomorrow or whenever I next stream, but in the meantime, we're gonna stop for now. Thank you everyone for hanging out as always. I'll be back whenever I'm back, and have a wonderful rest of the day.